Hey lovies, hey lovies, hey lovies. There are times when you have to ultimately surrender yourself, surrender your life to something greater than yourself, something greater than what you thought your life was cut out to be. I love control. I love to be in control. And I mean, ever since coming out of, a lot of adversity, I've learned to be, I've just learned to let go and let God. And I'm speaking to someone right now. I've just learned to be calm in His presence and what He has ordained for me or what I thought I had for myself. I'm just allowing that word to just fulfill on my life. Because I'm reminded that I'm not here, on my own by myself. There has to be something greater than us. And we were all put here for different reasons. And until we find that purpose, until we find what connects us to other people, until we find what our job is, and not just a job about 9 to 5, but what is our people? What is our soul job? Lisa Rickard says soul career. And I love that. And I'm giving her credit for that. I love that concept. Because until we find what connects us and what our purpose are, and and what is it that we are here for, and how can we help, because we're ultimately here to help people. A lot of time, we move in this kind of selfishness, and we move, and it's all about us. But until you learn to truly surrender yourself totally and let God have His divine way with you, you'll see abundance in life, blessing, health, everything that you could totally imagine yourself to be or what you want to become. Just start with the center being God first. Not easy to do. Not easy to do, love is. Not easy to do. But I want to speak to someone. If you're feeling a little bit confused and you are wondering what your purpose is, what your purpose in life, what am I here for? Sometimes we need to just kind of think in silence and start looking internally, asking God, start looking at what is it that we are designed for. And I've always known, years ago, I started outreach when I was 16. I remember in Jamaica, I've always, gone to the prisons, visiting persons, bringing food to the homeless. I've been doing that over 20 odd years. I've always been concerned about how the normal person lives. I've always been concerned that if I have food, who else does not have food? I've always been concerned that my kids, I want a better Jamaica for them, but also for other kids. And that is a concern for me. And so every deliberate thing that I've done, everything that has orchestrated from then until now was a divine plan. Little did I know that it was a divine plan to push me in the path of empowerment, into teaching, into renewing of mind for women and persons who are in need of that development, both mentally, physically, spiritually. And sometimes it is because in that moment I'm not thinking about my own self and what I want to achieve. I'm allowing God to direct my own self. So letting go and letting God and whatever He designs for your life, sometimes we just need to take a back page onto all that thing and just let God just have His divine way.